This is Roland Leong's Hawaiian Punch funny car driven by Johnny West. 4,000 horsepower applied to those tires sitting in a puddle of water leaves nothing but a cloud of smoke. Pulde at the wheel of the Chief Auto Parts Oldsmobile doing the same burnout procedure as they get ready for round number 2 racing in Funny Car Eliminator. Johnny West out of Chandler, Arizona drives for Roland Leong. He qualified in the number 8 spot and beat Scott Coletta in the first round. Dale Pulde qualified in the 12th spot and in his first round race pulled off a big upset when he defeated Don Prudhomme, the number 4 qualifier. It was quite a race. Pulde in the far lane. Prudhomme was in the near lane. It was a big advantage for Pulde off the starting line. He parlayed that into a 5:43 elapsed time to put away Prudhomme. Even though Pulde had a 5:43 with his Oldsmobile in the first round, Johnny West ran even quicker when he defeated Scott Coletta, and that gave West the choice of lanes. He picked the lane nearest the camera. The two cars inching forward, they're set. Pulde again with a big advantage at the start and a big win. Identical 5.45 second elapsed times, but Pulde's starting line reaction pays off and gives him the win, advancing him into the semifinals. Back at the starting line, crew chief Leonard Hughes waiting for the word to start the engine for Mark Oswald. His race next at the Castrol GTX Keystone Nationals. Maple Grove Raceway near Reading, Pennsylvania, right in the middle of Funny Car Eliminator round number 2. Mark Oswald at the wheel of the Motor Thunderbird goes against Nick Reed. This standing room only crowd has been treated to some exciting racing. You just watched Eric Reed and Mark Oswald both do their dry burnout. They found the starting line to be in excellent condition as there was no tire smoke. Eric Reed qualified in the number 7 spot, defeated Dale Barlett in round number 1, while Mark Oswald, as we saw earlier, defeated John Force from his number 3 qualifying position. Reed in the far lane, Oswald in the near lane. And Oswald drives away at the finish line. A new low elapsed time for the meet, 5.39 seconds. His speed over 270 miles an hour. The picture of consistency has been Mark Oswald. This man is still racing today by virtue of a big break. Kenny Bernstein had mechanical problems in the first round. His competition, John Martin, struck some timing lights out in the center of the racetrack. That disqualified him, put Bernstein back into racing, and here he is against Mike Dunn in this round number 2 race. The Oldsmobile-bodied car owned by Joe Pisano holds the speed record for NHRA competition at over 280 miles an hour. Right now, Steve's with Mark Oswald.
Well, the quickest goes even quicker, from a 5:40 to a 5:39, Mark.
Yeah, we were hoping it would. You know, we left things pretty much the same. The racetrack's good, so hopefully we can do it one more time.
Steve, for Mark Oswald, it's nice to be consistent, even better when you're at the top of the list. Mike Dunn testing the starting line traction, qualified in the number 10 spot. His competition, Kenny Bernstein, has had problems throughout this entire event, but they are nothing compared to the problems that Kenny Bernstein had 1 year ago. On a tune and test run the day before final eliminations, Bernstein exploded his car into a ball of flame. The car came to rest in a wooded, swampy area off the track. Bernstein was okay. The crew rebuilt the car, and he made it back for the final eliminations the next day. This year at Maple Grove, Kenny Bernstein is still an unknown quantity because of a combination of the bad weather during qualifying and Bernstein's mechanical problems. We have yet to see a good run out of the Budweiser Buick. As they approach the starting line, Mike Dunn has got the lane choice advantage. A great start. And Kenny Bernstein wins the race. Identical 5.38 seconds elapsed time. If you carry him out to the thousandth, Mike Dunn was actually 4 thousandths of a second quicker, but Kenny Bernstein got the advantage at the start. Watch closely in replay, and you can see Kenny Bernstein in the far lane move just a fraction of a second ahead of Mike Dunn. That was what it took to win this race. As Bernstein and Dunn neared the finish line, they were side by side. At the end of 1,320 feet, there's the margin of victory. How frustrating it is for Mike Dunn to set low ET of the meet and lose his car owner, Joe Pisano, over to comfort him. On the starting line, this is Ed McCulloch. The driver of the Miller High Life Oldsmobile out of Larry Minor Racing in Hemet, California, McCulloch is the most recent winner on the NHRA Trail. He won the U.S. Nationals a couple of weeks ago for a record-setting 4th time. This season, he has been in the finals 3 times, winning also the Southern Nationals, and was runner-up at the Mid-South Nationals. The #1 qualifier, McCulloch was to have raced Tim Gross in this second round of competition. However, in his first round race against a red-lighting Chuck Etchells, Gross in the far lane experienced severe internal engine damage. It was so severe he was unable to make the repairs in time to answer the call for the race against McCulloch. Thus, it's a free ride into the semifinals for the U.S. Nationals champ. The question is, will he make a hard run trying for lane choice? On it all the way through the quarter mile, McCulloch runs a 5.42 second elapsed time. His speed, 274 miles an hour. That time, as good as it is not good enough to give him lane choice over Mark Oswald in the semifinals. The other pair finds Kenny Bernstein racing against Dale Pulde, and Bernstein, with his problems apparently solved, has the choice of lanes.